That's true.
It's
I feel like that with you too. I do.
Yeah.
And I am safe. I mean it.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty
Jessica
safe...
Kirsten. Give her a round of applause. Yeah. Let me. You don't live. You live here now, right?
No, I live in New York.
You still there?
Yeah.
You've been out here a lot, though.
I mean, I've been out here. Yeah, I was here like 4 months ago or something. I can't live here unless if I had a job, I would live here. But I could never live here unless I had a job, a job.
But when you do your podcast with Sarah, for instance, you do it here?
No, I do it in New York. I have a podcast in New York.
And she flies there to do it, or?
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
like people, I interview comics in New York, but I'm New York based because I have a wife and kids in New York.
Okay, I'm not accusing you of anything.
I know that's how I talk. It's Jewish in New York. It's like I'm screaming at someone all the time.
Yeah, because I've just seen you a lot here. That's all. That's why I'm saying it. You know.
I don't like the way you're talking to me.
This is the way I do it. You know what I mean? So you live in New York, but I have to say, you know, when I was using drugs again, right? I remember being really drunk and high. And I forgot I was in Hawaii or something. Yeah. And I curled up into a little ball, and I thought about the conversation you and I had before I went out at the Comedy Store behind that wall. Yeah. And we were leaning against that wall, and we were talking about weed and whatnot, you know what I mean, and how scary and this and that, right? But I don't know why, but like when I was doing drugs and alcohol again, I just thought about you and that conversation. I don't know why that popped in my head, but I remember like getting sober again, going, I wish I could see her again, you know what I mean, and tell her. But because I've seen you a couple of times this week. Yeah. I also love seeing you with Sarah, my ex-girlfriend. Yeah. Do you know that we used to bang?
Yes. Anally. Yeah.
Yeah. Does that seem weird to you visually?
No. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I get why the two of you were together. You're both so brilliantly funny. I mean, I understand the connection.
Yeah, but just visually, it looks.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I understand visually why it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, even like you know, I had to like
be easy on that. Don't be too descript.
Yeah,
yeah.
So what I'm doing right now?
What is this?
Yeah, what is this right now that's what's freaking you guys out?
You're doing a pull-up. That's it.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying if she was on top, can I say that?
I am.
Right?
Maybe. Yeah.
Her shoulders were up here like this.
Yeah. She's a tall
girl.
Very
that's all.
Supermodel.
Yeah, very long torso and this. That's all.
And also, may I mention that when you went out, the amount of times that I called Sarah bawling my eyes out and her talking me off a ledge.
Yeah.
I mean, she really, really helped me out.
Yeah,
talking you off a ledge?
Yes.
She's very supportive and so, giving that way. And
she's
amazing.
Yeah,
she really is.
She really is. Just a great heart. Yeah. You have a great heart, too, even though it's like, you know, protected with a lot of thorns.
No, it's not. I'm too good a lot of the time.
Yeah.
You know, I can really be too open and too loving and giving and get hurt a lot. I have to. I've actually been talking about that and thinking about that a lot. I need to be more protective of my heart. You know, my therapist is like, you need to have a shield, and we need to create a shield. I'm like, what kind of fucking shield? Like,
yeah.
Do I have to carry around a shield like Roman times?
Yeah.
That sounds nuts, but I think I do have to create some kind of shield because I do let people in a little too much sometimes, and I get coerced sometimes, and it's not good.
Yeah, you seem like you have a lot of empathy.
Yeah, I do.
But when you get angry, do you get angry?
I do.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot. I mean, I get angry on the street and people annoy me, but it takes a lot to really get me enraged if I'm close to someone. But once you cross that line, you're out. It takes a long time, but.
How do you deal with rejection? Do you get really sad like I do?
I do, but I can get back up and keep going. I mean, I think that's the only way. If you're in this business, you have to. You wouldn't be in this business that long if you weren't able to get back up and keep going, right?
Yeah, but why do we do it?
Because we're miserable people. I mean,
yeah. I mean, because when you get back up, you're like, why am I getting back up? I should just lay down.
Yeah. Well, no, because we're sick. You have to be really fucking crazy to be in this business and keep going. We would not be in it this long unless we were out of our minds. Don't you agree?
But isn't the point, though, to get healthier and so we're not sick? And then so what does that mean?
I mean, I think we keep getting healthy, but you can't. You have to be pretty not okay to stay in this business. Don't you agree?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like once you're really like you can't get too healthy.
Yeah.
Who in this business is really healthy?
Yeah.
Don't you
You're
agree?
Yeah. Yeah. There's something in like I remember like last night I went at the Improv, and for some reason the audience wasn't great. And I was just walking down the stairs, and I turned to a girl, and I go, "Am I out of my mind? What am I doing this for?" You know what I mean? But that's like every time. Like sometimes I'll be doing something, you know, I'll be dancing on stage or in a movie. I'm doing something. I'm like, "Am I out of my mind? This is stupid." You know what I mean? What am I doing this for? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, but why do you think we do it? Because we need it.
Well, I always say on stage, like I think I need the attention and I need all that, but then after everyone's clapping and screaming, even if they stand up, I'm like, no matter what you do, it'll never fill the hole. Like no matter, like it'll never fill that hole.
Yeah.
That comes from mom. That didn't happen. Like she never held me enough. She wasn't around
That's
enough.
what
so,
it is.
Yeah, no matter what they do, that hole is deep and it'll never get filled.
Yeah.
And it'll never get filled by pills or pot or coke or women or anything. So I don't know what will ever fill it, but I'm always looking for something to fill it.
I got holes to fill.
Yeah.
Don't say that around me.
She's got juicy holes to
I
fill.
know.
You know what I mean?
Juicy hole?
Yeah. You know what's funny? When
We went through this when I did her.
I know. So what you're saying to me
Can't
is
talk. Sorry, Jess. Sorry.
no. Listen, Jess. What I'm saying, and I'm totally cool with it. If your wife was okay with it,
Yeah.
right, and I was okay with it, right, just hear me out, right?
Yeah.
And I go ahead.
Yeah.
Would you?
What are you kidding?
You would?
That's like asking me if I want a bagel with cream.
Yeah, but now
Of course, she's gorgeous.
Let me up the
that's
ante.
a
Can I up the ante?
Ridiculous question.
Up it.
What?
I'm going to up it, right?
Okay.
So what if that's the deal, right? But what if I said, but I get to masturbate?
Oh, I don't care about that.
In the
I think you would because I'm going to be commentating. I'm
what
like,
would you say,
that's
though?
it, Jess.
Well, if you were
That's
like,
the
if you
one.
were-
You know what I mean?
You can't talk in German.
How would that go, Bobby?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Get on the train. Get on the train.
Get on the train. Get on the train. Get on the train. We're going to Auschwitz. Yeah.
I put you in the ditch.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't care if you were because I trust you and feel safe with you. But if it was a stranger, like some gross guy, I don't think I could do it.
Can
That's
I up the
weird.
ante
I
a
don't-
little bit more?
Oh no.
Let me up one more level, right?
Oh no. Okay.
Why? All right.
No.
So what have we said? You can do this, right? But at the same time, I make love to your wife.
No.
Well, there he is.
Why?
There's the line.
Number one. I promise you this.
And she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So that's you're lucky. She's
they
not
they
unattractive.
called me two pump Trump in high school.
Oh, it's only 2 in.
Yeah. Two
All right.
pumps, I'm probably out. I'll be
Okay.
sleeping.
All right.
Honestly, just 11 and a half seconds max.
Yeah.
11
Something 12
I love
seconds.
that
12
it's
seconds.
11
Can I get 12 seconds? You
12
don't have to
seconds-
cut that.
12 seconds
12.
of misery. That's it.
Yeah.
You
12 seconds
are
of misery.
12 seconds of misery is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just gonna be I'm done.
All right.
Sleep.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's cool. It's just in our fantasy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Our swingers club is very. We cannot do anything outside of our circle with randos.
Yeah, we
because
can.
it's just
Okay.
unsafe.
It's unsafe.
Yeah.
Can you wear a Julia Roberts like face mask?
But from what movie? Like conspiracy theory from that movie, or
Yeah,
or
that's
Pretty
fine.
Woman? Okay, yeah, all right. Back to something that I wanted to say is when I was in high school, well, not high school, when I was 20 years old, right? I met this guy named Mike Carano, and he was the manager of the Improv in Pacific Beach. This is probably in 1992, a long time ago. And I was working at a coffee shop, and I worked with this girl that was dating Mike Carano. Anyway, one night he goes, "Come down to the Improv because I manage it." He managed it with Dave Becky. You know Dave Becky
Of
from
course.
3 Arts?
Yeah.
So I went there, and Bobcat Goldthwait was performing,
Yeah.
and I just mesmerized by him.
Yeah.
Right. And I remember him after the show. You know, they said goodbye to him, and he signed autographs, took photos, whatever. And he got in a cab and he drove away. And in my head, I'm like, he's going to some fucking amazing party. You know what I mean? He's going to be knee deep in cocaine and pussy, right? But the reality is, he went to a hotel and just sat on his bed sad.
Oh.
But the mystique of it, right? Like a lot of people like probably look at us and go, right? They probably have these exciting lives and this and that. But really, at the end of the day, we're just like the guy that works at Wingstop. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Maybe even way more miserable.
Yeah, maybe more
Because he's
miserable.
going to Magic Mountain with his friends.
yeah, he's gonna play video games. And
Yeah.
have fun,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
laugh and like, yeah.
Yeah. Have you just sat on a couch and just looked down on the ground and just?
Have I ever not?
Yeah. How much? Can I talk about how much sobriety you have?
Yeah, sure.
How much do you have?
Well, I had years,
Uh-huh.
and then I went out during COVID. What I have a year and 7 months back.
Wow.
Completely off of everything.
Yeah.
I wasn't working a program. I started smoking pot. My dad passed away, unfortunately, a month into COVID, and I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't going to meetings. I wasn't reaching out.
Yeah.
And he had a very aggressive pancreatic cancer.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
And
Jess.
thank
Sorry.
you. And it was horrible because it was during COVID. So no, we're Jewish, so no shiva, just a wedding. I have a wedding. God, that's crazy. We had a wedding when he passed away.
Weird.
We had a huge Jewish wedding, and
Yeah,
everyone came with masks. No, and so 5 of us just standing there with masks on, just buried.
Yeah?
I just like the word ripple.
You know what that is?
That's
I mean, I
Wait,
just,
wait, save it. Save
Yeah, I
it.
know what ripple
Say-
means.
I have $1,000 that says Bobby couldn't figure this out in 20 guesses.
I know.
Oh yeah, I can.
What?
Ripple
Yeah.
in the ocean. They have a ripple of water.
That is also correct.
that is-
I get to
no,
give
it
him
is-
$1,000.
So well, how much do I get there?
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. How much do I
no,
get?
Ripple's a song.
Oh, from the Grateful Dead.
God damn it. Are you kidding me?
he would know that.
How would you know that? Are you like the dead?
I just saw the documentary.
Really?
I burned through it last weekend. With the one, long train trips.
I can't imagine.
Trips. Long train trips
Okay, name your 5 interests
in life.
in life.
Star Trek. Okay.
What a weird.
Whoa, I love it. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Star Trek: Next Generation.
Okay.
Do you know anything about that?
That's the one Picard's in?
Yeah, dude, that's good.
Yeah.
You won.
I have Bill. What's the name of the lead guy? Bill. He played Kirk.
William Shatner.
William Shatner. I call him Bill.
So gross.
He asked me. He made me cry in front of him
Whoa.
Why?
because he was doing a movie, and his movie was based on 5 comedians that break into an elder comedian's funeral so that they can get a chance in comedy. And my character is someone who at the funeral realizes he doesn't know this guy, but he realizes he needs to mourn the death of his father. He said, "Can you cry?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Let me see it." And I said, "Well, I'm going to preface this." He goes, "Don't tell me anything." I said, "Okay." And so I started crying, but when I cry, I feel silly, so I start giggling.
Yeah.
So it's a weird laugh-cry thing.
Yeah.
And then I got done, and he was like, "That was interesting."
That's not good though.
And,
Interesting's not a good thing.
I ended up talking to him about it. I ended up talking
Yeah.
to him about it 20 years later. 20 years later, I run into Bill Shatner, and I said, "You made me cry in front of you." And he goes, "I remember it.
He remembers that.
I remember it." Yeah, well, I mean, he probably made a bunch of people cry, and
Yeah.
then I was one of the ones. His house is right by Joe Coy's house. His office is right by Joe Coy's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just saw him not too long ago.
He
out
looks
there.
great.
I couldn't believe it.
He's dead to me, William Shatner.
Okay.
Why?
Because I've had fucked up experience with him, so he's dead to me in front of life. That's why I used to be a Star Trek, the original,
Yeah.
but now I'm only Next Generation and Deep Space Nine, dog.
What did he do to you?
Deep Space Nine.
What? I was at the Billboard Awards. I'll tell you what it is. I told you this before, but I'll say it again, dude. I'm passionate about it.
Okay.
Oh, well, your podcast listeners let you tell the same story twice? That's so funny. My don't.
Wait, you've never told us?
No, I've told the same story a lot.
know.
I like telling the same story. That's how it gets better. But then they're like, Bert just tells the same fucking story.
I know,
We get it. Rogan changed your life. Enough.
Enough of it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the story.
How about opening that wine, Pete?
Yeah.
I'm
Open the wine.
I am done. I am done promoting a fucking thing. That's not a thing. All I've been doing is promoting.
Yeah.
And I'm leaving for Fully Loaded tonight, and I'm done. No more podcasts. I'm not going to do another. This is my last podcast for like Probably 7 weeks.
Fuck yeah, dude. We're the last one, dude.
Do you have no idea?
What's
I'm in this
you're going your
fucking-
tour.
I've been in therapy like twice a week. I'm done.
You look
talking
healthy
to
right
myself. I feel
You look
great.
better
You're like
than you.
maxed out though. You just stretch too much. You feel like what are you
Yeah,
feeling?
I was too much talking about me. That's why I'm like, you know what happens is like I forgot how much fun just getting on a podcast and fucking talking to people is, as opposed to going like, hey, did I tell you about my movie? You know, like, or did I tell you about this
yeah.
tour? Or did I tell you about my special Razzle Dazzle? Or can I tell you about my fall tour? I mean, it's just like so much promotion, and I'm just
You're done.
I'm done.
Let me tell you about William Shatner, my friend.
And by the way,
Bill.
you do that, and I'm gonna fucking light up Gene Simmons. Keep going.
Oh, you have one Gene Simmons? Oh, fuck, bro.
Fuckers got it coming.
Wait, I think his daughter just followed me on Instagram. You're friends with her.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
good.
So,
DM her.
Fucking
DM
name
her.
what did
drop.
I say?
Oh, your dad's a.
You're fucking bragging, babe.
Yeah, it wasn't her music video.
Oh, I'll just drink it out of the bottle.
I have cool people follow me too, baby.
No, I actually think the son does.
Oh, it's
Who do you think has more? I bet you have more cool followers, like more celebrity followers than me.
No way, dude. You're way bigger than I am.
How many followers do
Who
you
has
have
more
on Instagram?
followers? Can we check right now?
Oh, don't even. I put mine on private, so there's not fair to even ask.
Why would you put it on private?
Because they were after me. The internet was after me. For 2 months.
The internet was after you?
They were after me, dude. And I had to put it on private, dude. I've had enough of it. Yeah. I put it on private. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking crazy people.
Yeah.
So I put it on private, and then I don't know when I'm going to undo it. But let me go back to Bill Shatner, dude.
Wait, before you start this,
I feel like what you're doing right now. I feel like
No,
what
no,
you're
I know what I'm doing.
I know you're pushing me until I tell it 30 minutes later. I'm not doing that.
No, I'm not.
I'm not playing this game with you, dude.
No, do you read negative comments on Instagram?
Oh, does he?
Have I? Yes. Have you?
I have in the past.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Oh, I can't handle on this podcast, but I had a bad one that was. I thought I was fucking in the clear. I thought it was someone else's fucking page. It was someone else's page.
Oh.
Wait, I know this feeling.
You know this? Oh, I thought you knew this comment. This
No,
fucking
not the
comment.
comment, but it's
was
just
the
a
comment?
feeling of you think you're just going through Instagram. It has nothing to do with you.
And then you read something about you on somebody else's fucking thing? Oh, that's crazy.
And I've been
Fuck.
promoting so much. I've been on so many things.
Yeah.
That I can't even get on YouTube anymore.
Oh, really?
I can't even get on YouTube because I'll pop up in my own algorithm.
Yeah.
And I just see it and I go, I don't even want to fucking know what I said. It's
Yeah.
either because it's either, whatever. I just get off it. I'm off Instagram. Or not off it. I'll watch other people's shit, but I can't even read other people's comments. I was reading some guy's comments. They were all shitting on this comic, and I was like, oh, this has got to be a pretty safe place, right?
No.
And the first comment is, Bert Kreischer's reading these comments getting upset.
Whoa. I swear to God.
I almost wanted to follow that guy and go, can you work for me?
Yeah.
Can you work for me? Because you know me just as well as I know. Better than my wife.
Bill Shatner.
Bill Shatner.
Hello. So years ago.
Yeah.
Are you listening? Mm-hmm. No, you didn't. You did an eye thing.
No, I'm drinking. I'm thinking about.
No, but you looked on the ground, not your glass.
I'm listening.
Are you really?
I'm active listening.
Okay, so, remember the Kim Jong-un?
Which part?
Where they told me I had to play. Oh, so I got to go back a little bit.
Okay.
So Billboard Awards goes, can you play Kim Jong-un?
That's right.
So I go, okay. So they go, come to Vegas. So they had me in Kim Jong-un in the audience, and D.L. Hughley was supposed to do a bit with me on stage, but he forgot to do it. So I just sat there in the audience as Kim Jong-un, and that didn't do nothing. Yeah. I sat there all show, and he didn't do it. And I'm sitting there, and now people are going, why the fuck is this guy sitting here? It's Kim Jong-un. All right, so that's what happened. So the year later...
I just want you to know that in telling this story, as a superior storyteller than you, like I'm better than you.
Well,
No, I know I am.
I know you
I know
are.
I am.
You're
yeah.
a good one.
This is one of my favorite stories you've ever told. It already sets up this is a great setup because DL Hughley forgot to tell. Now you look like a fucking lunatic. This is a really great setup to a story because now you look like some lunatic dressed as Kim Jong-un.
In the
and
audience.
no one's referenced it.
No reference it. So I sat there the whole time. Right? And then Abby, my manager, was sitting behind me.
Oh.
And when he forgot to do it, she kept saying, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
In my ear. The whole show. My manager was right behind me. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Because she knew I was living. Because I had to be on prosthetics.
Do we have a visual of you as Kim Jong-un? Is this it?
No, that was Kim Jong-il.
Oh well, you play them so differently. You play them so differently. They look like the same.
They're different.
Korean
Yeah,
guy.
it's different. It's a different, like, you know what I mean, point of view.
What was your
and
What was
energy.
your motivation between Kim Jong Il?
So anyway, so then a year later, Billboard
I
Award.
got Kim Jong fucked one time by making a Kim Jong joke.
What was it? What was it?
I said, "Can you believe how arrogant of this guy to name all his kids with his first name, Kim?"
That's why.
Yeah.
Kim, yeah.
That's his last name.
Last name.
Yeah, no shit. I found that out the hard way.
How would you not know that?
Asian Twitter. I didn't know. I didn't realize Koreans
There's
put
Asian
their,
Twitter. Don't fuck
their
with
last
Asian
name
Twitter.
first. Asians lit me up. I had to delete the comment, and then they weren't done with me.
Oh no, we're not.
They
still
weren't done with me. They were like, "Oh, you can't just delete the comments, fuck boy. We know what you meant." And I really thought he named his kids Kim Jong Un, and then like
Jong-
Albert Charles Kreischer the first, Albert Charles Kreischer the second, Albert Charles Kreischer the third.
Yeah. Anyway,
Keep going.
can I finish?
I'm dying to hear.
So a year later, the Billboard Awards goes, "We're gonna make it up to you."
Okay.
So I go, "What is it?" They go, "We know you love Star Trek." I go, "Fuck yeah, keep talking." And they go, "Well, how about a sketch with you and William Shatner?" Ooh. I go, "Do I have to fly to Vegas again?" They go, "Yeah." So I fly to Vegas. He's not there for rehearsal. It's just me at a fucking poker table, and we have some dialogue. And we get in a tiff, me and William Shatner. Then he finally arrives. He walks in the tent, and he looks at everyone and I go. He looked towards me. "You're out. You're out. You're out." And then they put me out of the tent, and I go, "What happened?" "Yeah, he just wants to do his own thing." I go home now? They go, "Yeah, sorry."
That's poor producing right there.
I mean, would you be mad though?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'd be livid. I won't. I can't. I'm not an actor like that though. I can't. You can't put me on a set and tell me to wait. I start getting really depressed.
Yeah, but you do it.
Nope. I don't.
Yes, you did it for your movie.
No. It's very different. I was starred in my own movie. I can be the lead of something. I can't be cast and then go sit in this trailer and then we'll come get you when we're ready for you.
You've never done that before
No,
in your life.
I won't.
No, you have.
No, I won't.
You must.
No, I haven't. No, I have. Obviously, I have.
What did you think, Khalyla? How good
that was
so dumb.
scary.
Scary? That was kind of funny.
Oh my God, he had a replica gun with a fucking knife.
That's why it's funny. Like if you're gonna
Gilbert.
stab someone,
How am I
why
gonna
would you have a gun?
How am I going to sneak this knife into her? Here.
Yeah, let me get the most discreet knife. A gun knife.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah,
silly.
I just it just reminds me. I just think that attacking anyone performing is such a no. It just sounds. It's just like. It's like even when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars. It's like you should know better, man. He's performing. He's doing a job. What the fuck are you doing? It's like. I hate it.
Do you want to revisit?
But there is that old. You've ever seen the comic from the '80s? It's on YouTube. The guitar comic from the '80s.
Oh my God, that's my favorite video.
What's his name?
So there's a guitar comic from the '80s, and he's being heckled, and he just snaps on stage,
So bad.
and he takes his guitar and smashes over the fucking patron's head.
Oh, I've seen
50 times. You know what I
so
mean?
bad.
And then the
I
audience
say
goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" Right? And he goes, "Okay, I guess it's show over, guys." And he walks off stage. Like, that's also terrible.
I shouldn't have said it's my favorite.
There's a
video.
line there. What?
I shouldn't have said that's my
I just
favorite.
said it was your
video.
favorite. Look at the video. Find the video. You've never seen it?
I mean,
George? Oh, you got to
Is
see
it
it.
this guy?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
why this is amazing.
Oh, let me
Rewind it all the way. Rewind it all the way.
from the beginning.
Yeah, from the beginning.
Let me put the volume.
they
on.
should start circulating this for hecklers again.
Rewind it. Push pause.
What would you like to say?
All right.
Yeah.
Right here.
Kenny, man, what's your name? Asshole. Boy, you ain't shitting, but. Yeah, I'll tell you, if you guys don't shut the fuck up, about 200 people are gonna beat the living shit out of you, and I ain't kidding. Because we got people who can just take you out here so fast, man, it'll be like you out in the parking lot going, huh?
He does the hackiest joke here too. Watch.
Still funny.
No, watch.
I know.
He does.
It's the OK state. I seen your license plate. Oklahoma's okay. It's like, may not be Nirvana, man, but by God, it's okay. I don't know, if you're in Oklahoma, is that what you Oklahomanian? I guess if you were gay, you'd be in Oklahoma. Kind of like this guy. But No, really, don't mess with me, because I don't come down to the bus station and slap the dick out of your mouth when you're working.
Oh, he's being serious.
Hack.
Oh, get on up here, motherfucker.
You joking?
No, just watch Gil.
Oh!
Give me security. I'm sorry, man. The guy fucking came at me. What do you think, folks?
He came at me.
Okay, sure.
That was unnecessary.
I want my money back.
Oh my God.
What's that stuff out there? You want your money back to the greatest show you've ever seen, asshole?
Ever.
Ever.
I also just want to say that, you know,
Wow.
like before the movies, they give you like trailers. Before every comedy show, they should just show this as a trailer.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that people like hecklers don't even think
Touching.
about it.
Yeah. What'd you think of that, George?
I loved it. Don't heckle in Oklahoma. Buddy.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, it's pretty violent.
It seems like it's not the first time he's used his guitar in a human either.
Yeah.
He looked like a pro.
He left the frame. You can't see him in the video anymore.
Yeah.
Hits the guy, comes back under the frame, and then says, "The guy came at me."
I know. The guy came at me.
And
Yeah,
then the weird thing, he's tried to win the audience. Am I right, folks? Everyone's like, no.
You assaulted somebody, dude. Like somebody's going to go,
Yeah.
kill him. It's crazy.
Wow. Have you seen anything like that in person?
No, but I've
your
seen
years.
No, but I like hearing stories about like little tricks people do on comics. Like, so there's this one story. There was a comic named Joey Kamen,
Okay.
right? And Joey Kamen's closer was he took 2 tennis balls and stuck it in his mouth because he had big cheeks.
Yeah.
And he would just do this thing, right? So I guess Joey Kamen went to the bathroom and the comic saw the fucking tennis balls sitting there, right? And they pissed on them. They put it on their asshole. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so now Kamen pulls out the fucking things, and everyone's laughing, but the comics are on the ground, just you know what I mean, just dying laughing. I just love stories like that. You know what I mean? And they probably never told him. I don't know what happened. You know what I mean?
So
Because I'd be so pissed
I'd be
off.
so pissed off.
Yeah.
Is it true that you have been body slammed during your show?
Oh yeah.
What happened? Have we ever talked about like what led?
Not what led to it, but you alluded.
It was. Do you mean the New Mexico show?
Oh, I thought it was Long Beach for some reason.
Oh, I've been body slammed a couple of times.
Jesus, man.
Oh, you know, in Long Beach, I got body slammed. Yeah, so some guy picked me up on my neck and threw me on my back, and I got concussed.
Oh, babe.
And I got the wind knocked out of me.
No charges pressed.
No,
Why you just accept that that's a hazard of the job? That's crazy.
no, because I was naked on top of him. That's usually the reaction. You know what I mean?
Wait,
of
say
some
it.
people.
Hold on. Say it.
Am I right, folks?
Am I right?
Wait,
folks?
I want-
Yeah. Yeah. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy.
Boy, have we needed better help.
We've needed
in the
BetterHelp
last
more than
couple
ever,
months.
right? Because we've had some controversies and some stuff happening in our lives.
Massive headache.
PTSD, trauma,
Circus.
circus. Life can be overwhelming, everybody, and many people are burned out without even knowing it. I
What
know
are some symptoms you think of burnout?
motivation, feeling helpless or trapped,
Yeah.
detachment, fatigue, and more. But there
I've
is a
had
solution.
all of the above.
Yeah, there is a solution, guys. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to.
It's so much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. I love that they have a journal feature, and let me tell you guys, that journal has been filled to the brim these last couple weeks. I've had to unload a lot of feelings. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and Tiger Belly listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/belly.
If you don't know how to spell, that's BETTERHELP.com/belly.
Guys, once again, that's betterhelp.com/belly.
And he picked me up and bounced on me, rightfully so.
Wait, so you heckled him first, it turns out.
You heckled him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing happened at the Ice House.
Oh, lessons were not learned the first time.
No,
huh?
it takes me 2. Yeah, it takes 2. Another time, I was on top of another guy, and it's always men.
Yeah.
I never do women. And he pushed me into the wall of the ice house, but the ice house had this nail sticking out.
Oh my.
Right, and I have, see this?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. It hit, you know what I mean? I hit the wall, and it was gushing blood. But I went, good night, and just I look like Carrie. You know what I mean? Just blood just dripping down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've had a lot of that kind of stuff happen.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Thankfully, you're such a nimble guy. You're so agile.
Yeah.
That-
Comedy's violent.
Yeah, I mean,
One time I saw this comic, Charles Cozart, and we thought he was going to die. I was a doorman, and I was at the Comedy Store, and I was watching him perform, and then I was talking to somebody, and I turn around, and there's this gigantic biker, and he just knocks, he was an audience member, and it was like one of those, like, Charles Cozart, I don't know why I'm laughing. You could, he's like, a nice guy, right? His eyes rolled back, and he did like a convulsion, and he just hit the fucking stage. And it got a big laugh. I don't know why.
That was a laugh?
Yeah.
Someone dying.
No, but no, I didn't get a laugh. But they never caught the guy. The guy ran out
Wow.
on Sunset and
is he
disappeared.
okay, though?
Yeah, he's fine. Okay. But like you see, or when I wasn't there, I wish I was. I would have spent $1,000 when George Lopez strangled Carlos Mencia at the Laugh Factory.
This is in public?
Yeah, he strangled him in the lobby of the Laugh Factory. You know what I mean?
Is there a video?
No, there's no video. But it was one of those. That's the thing, is you miss out because you're on the road or you don't call in that night. Magical things that happen. You know what I mean? I just love stuff like that, like the Michael Richards.
Oh my God.
So I remember that night I was at the Comedy Store because I don't really play the Laugh Factory, a lot. And I remember comics coming back from the Laugh Factory and going, "You can't fucking believe what happened. Michael Richards did this, hanging people and this and that," right? And I was just like, "Oh, I wish I fucking missed a cultural, you know what I mean?
Moment.
A moment, right? It's just like you miss it, But I do. But then sometimes you witness it, I witnessed when Richard Pryor used to come in, and we used to carry him on stage because he was on a wheelchair, and he, just what a magical, cool thing. I witnessed when I used to work the door in the 90s, and when George Carlin used to come in and watch him perform, those magical kind of things. And they're in my memory forever. And he used to call me Mr. Lee, and he never knew my first name, but he would remember my last name every year, because he used to play every year, like 3 years in a row, and he would go, Mr. Lee. And I used to go, like my eyes were like, he remembers my name, you know what I mean? And it was just like, I think at the end of the day, because now, I go out, people know who I am, and, I have fans and this and that, but my memories are going to be from these, when I was young and in awe of it, all of it. I no longer am in awe of any of it, but I used to have this whimsical, just bright-eyed, I'm in a magical, anything can happen. Wow. And I want some of that back. I lost it, I think that's what a lot of young comics back in the day are. Sometimes I'll see a young comic, sounds gross, but, I was at In-N-Out, and this Hispanic guy came up to me and he goes, "Yeah, my name is," I forgot his name, but he goes, "I'm an open micer. Anyway, I know you're Bobby Lee, but, someone stole a joke from me. I'm so mad." You know what I mean? And I was able to talk him off the ledge. You know what I mean? Like a lot of comics would be like, "Get the fuck, I'm eating my hamburger." Not me. I just looked at him and I went, "All right, this is what that means. This is what people, what you need to do," and all these little things. And by the end of it, he just kind of had this like, "Thanks, man," and like this kind of wonderment about him, I don't know. And when I see that in him, I'm like, yeah, that's what I used to feel. You know what I mean? And I don't feel that anymore. It's dead.
You feel that for other things.
Like what?
I don't know, watching George's Child for 12 hours.
The prismatic chard.
Yeah, I mean, that's right.
I do see. I've noticed that.
Because, like with Norton and stuff, like one time when we were in Montreal, I think, yeah, he was like, "Let's go have coffee," and with his girlfriend and stuff. We had coffee and we hung out, and I hang out with Andrew Schultz, and I don't hang out with. They don't invite me out. The LA comics,
Right.
like Bert Kreischer had a 4th of July party.
We
invite
rolled
me.
it. We did roll the tapes back for that, and it turns out you specifically said, "Bert, do not invite me to your 4th of July party. Just put me on your tour."
But he didn't put me on his tour. That's the problem.
I see,
Like,
I see.
yeah, I keep calling my agent. They go, no, never call. Right. So that's that. Once the deal, he broke the deal.
All right.
Once that deal is over, you have to invite me to your 4th of July
see,
party.
I see.
I feel very much like an outsider in comedy too. I think even you might talk to Bert Kreischer, he might feel like an outsider. I think it's just part of our makeup. We always
That's
feel
not
like
true
we're
because
not
that gay comic Evan
Williams.
Williams, the gay comic
Evan K. Williams. He's
yeah,
gay.
yeah. You said he was gay, right?
Emilio Savone, owner of New York Comedy.
Yeah.
Off camera.
Because I didn't think it was, but you know what I mean. If that's what you say, but my point is,
I didn't think he was gay either. But once it was rebutted twice, I was like, wait a second. Maybe it's something I don't know. And
I mean, did you make a phone call? You made a phone call to call somebody and go, "Are you sure he's not gay?" But my point is that
he's with George Takei right now.
So the other day I was hanging out with Evan Williams.
Yes.
The gay comic from New York, and he cute guy though.
Very cute.
And
muscular.
we were
like a mini Chris Pratt if he was gay.
Yeah, like a mini gay Chris Pratt. Yeah, and we were having lunch, and I didn't know he was a comic. And he goes, "Oh, by the way, I'm a comic." And I go, "Oh, cool." He's like, "But I moved here from New York." And I go, "Well, who do you know?" And he went to the first name was you.
Stop.
That's why I called you because
That's what he called me.
Because he wanted to like show that he knew top guys.
Oh, that's very
right.
nice.
That
You
would say
think-
nice things about him.
Right.
Right. He
Little
didn't
did
say
know him about
Rich
him.
Voss. He didn't say any of those other guys, Mark Norman or anybody. He went to you first. That's why I called you. You know what I mean?
Well,
And
thank you.
So I don't think that you're an outsider in that way.
Well, I appreciate him saying that and you saying that, but I still feel like all those guys have barbecues in New York and do things in New York too.
Yeah.
Or lists. I'm never on any of them.
Yeah, but is it because I'm not either? But it's because they just know that you're not going to show up.
That's true too. I am flaky.
Yeah, I'm flaky too.
I am
think
flaky. I
maybe
won't show up.
If we change our behavior, maybe we'll start.
You're right.
fighting us.
We are the one. It all your happiness, sadness, it all comes from within. I think I'm the one. I'm dictating my own future. I'm subconsciously saying I don't want to be in your list. I don't want to be on your team. So I do things to make it that way subconsciously. That's what probably is. You're right.
You're right. But don't you think?
See, leader. You're a leader. Then you see, you can make people think differently and then radically change.
But I think you fucking already know this.
But I didn't. You have to pull it out of me. That's what leaders do.
And I know this about you because it's like you and I. We don't call each other.
No.
You're right. And we only see each other in this space.
Yeah.
And I don't even think we'd ever do anything together, which is sad to me.
But I have called you and texted you before.
Yeah, but if it's something, if my life is blowing up.
When I found out.
Headline. You'll call headlines. Right?
Right.
You know what I mean? Bobby's dying. You'll call. Right?
Well, no.
But in a random day, like if it's raining, you safe?
Yeah,
but I don't know the LA weather system.
That's true.
But when you announced the breakup, what did I say? I called you.
Did you?
Yes.
I don't think you
spoke
did.
on the phone.
We did.
Yes.
Bobby.
Oh my God, Bobby.
Yes,
Wait,
we
wait.
spoke on the phone.
Let me just look. I want to look at our text exchanges.
No,
all right.
phone, on
Yeah.
the phone.
All
But I
right.
called you and I said, "How are you doing?"
No, I think I do. I could prove it with Chris. Just there we go.
Stefano.
Okay. So let me just read some of this.
Okay.
We also never introed Chris.
We will in
Never
a second.
did.
We will in a second.
What it is? Chrissy D, baby. Evan Williams' favorite comic.
No. You know what? You and I have a really good text exchange. Actually.
Yeah, go ahead. Read it
I
out.
can't read the stuff.
You can't?
I mean, I don't know why. Just out of nowhere, you sent me this.
Oh, that's Joey Camassa.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
But why would you send me that?
Just I wanted you to know what was up.
Yeah.
You could send that if you could post that if you want to send that. Put that on the pod. You could.
Yeah,
Would
and
lo-
then
he
you
would love that.
Then you sent me this.
Yep, that was me laying down.
Wow.
I believe I had a fever that night.
Yeah. So you're right. I haven't sent you any photos.
No, I send you photos. I check.
Yeah, so that's me.
That's you.
Yeah, it's me.
Because and
I'm the bad guy.
Because remember what I said to you, a few days ago, I said, how are you coping? I said, I would assume that these things personally have been going on for a long time. But
That's
now,
right.
but now publicly, since you've made a statement, it's going to get difficult. And I want you to let you know I'm here. And you said, I want to talk about that. You said, Ev, do you know Evan Williams? So you very quickly brush it off.
Well, that's because the reason why is because I called you not because of my personal life, but because I wanted you to see what you thought of this
but
guy.
while he has you on the phone, he wants to know how your heart.
When I'm
is
calling
doing.
for one thing, I need to get that over with.
Okay.
All right.
And how about this? In an effort to you, because you had we were playing phone tag, but when you called me back, I went because I knew how important it was that I thought maybe you were calling about this, that maybe you just need someone to talk to. I was showing my daughter how to ride a bike. We had just taken the training wheels off, and I let go of the seat handle to pick up her call, and she fell.
Is that a real true story?
Real true story. She was fine. She fell into a patch of grass. She's like, "Why'd you let me go?" I was like, "Bobby's on the phone."
Oh, well, okay, well then.
But she's fine. But she got up off that bike.
Yeah.
And guess what? She put herself back on that bike and continued to ride.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
You know what I don't like? When you just brought that up, you know what I don't like?
What?
When comics kids don't know who their friends are.
Oh yeah, you were upset that Bert Kreischer's daughter.
Bert Kreischer's daughter doesn't know who I am.
Well, you're not even going to the July 4th barbecues. I mean, how?
Oh, that's true. That's what
know?
I'm saying. That's why I wanted to go. Anyway, you know what I mean? But your kid knows. Because if I had a kid, they would know your name. Even though you have a fucked up last name, it's hard to say.
My kid knows who you are. She thinks you're Mulan.
The whole cast or just her?
The whole cast.
So if she saw me, she's like, "There's Mulan."
Mulan.
Yeah, live action.
Pocahontas.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, so everything.
Yeah.
Momoa. What's that one?
No, Moana.
Moana. Yeah.
That's what you do.
What's this right here? Toy Story.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Buzz Lightyear. The
Buzz
gay one.
Lightyear. Yeah. Buzz Lightyear. Yeah.
Buzz Lightyear.
What are you then?
Me?
Yeah,
Well,
Disney.
she said that I remind her of in Pocahontas John Smith. She's like, "Oh, you look like John Smith."
You are
yeah.
John
Big white
Smith.
guy, John
Yeah.
Smith, and she thinks her mother's more Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp.
And now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp.
And now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp.
BetterHelp. From a word of our sponsor.
BetterHelp. BetterHelp is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat only therapy sessions, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to.
Yeah. I'm just going to be real. If you're not doing it, I don't know what you're doing, because it's like BetterHelp is the key to my life. It makes me, free and light, and I don't have a lot of baggage I'm carrying around because of BetterHelp. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy. You just said that already?
No.
Okay. And you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. You never said that.
And they also have this really cool journal feature, so you don't have to wait a whole week to put your feelings down on paper. You guys, therapy is essential. Times are hard. Go get your heart and your soul. How do you say it, George? Watered?
Watered down.
Watered down.
Not, yeah.
Not watered down, just watered.
Watered. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/belly. That's betterhelp.com/belly.
That's BETT.
ERHELP.com/belly.
Belly. That's what it is.
Say it one more time, Gil, just in case.
That's betterhelp.com/belly.
Roman.
Yeah, I want to say something about Roman.
Go ahead.
So Bobby didn't like having sex with me for a long time. But with Roman,
That's not true. Let's not say that. Come on, babe. It's gonna open like that.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just sorry. I meant to say like it helped
I
us
had
back
ED.
then. No.
Erectile dysfunction, man. And I used Roman, and I got ready. And it helped me get ready, and helped me last. It could have been anybody.
Yeah.
Whether you've been in a relationship for years or just getting started, having the confidence that comes from preparation means you're free to enjoy the moment when the moment comes, right, babe? That's why I used it.
Well, I will say that I definitely was your pusher. I was like, "You want some Roman? You want some Roman?"
It was like,
Go to getroman.com/belly now to speak to a U.S. licensed healthcare professional about erectile dysfunction and get $15 off your first month of treatment.
ED is more common than most people think. In fact, 52% of men between the ages of 40 and 70 will experience some form of ED.
Roman Ready is confidence personified. It is a self-assurance that comes from knowing you've prepared yourself for the moment when intimacy arrives.
Go to GetRoman.com/belly today, and if you're prescribed, get $15 off your first month of ED treatment. Make sure you're ready to have confidence and control this summer. Roman Ready.
You know what I also like about you is that if I didn't know who you are and I just looked at a photo of you, it would just be, I would have already a storyline, and this is the kind of guy this guy is. There is no way that I would think that this is the kind of personality and the way you talk and your point of view, that there's no way I would be able to base that on a photo. How about me? If you saw a photo of me, you didn't know who the fuck I was, what would you gather? But let me show you the photo though.
Okay. If I didn't know anything about you, I would say this guy right here is going through some type of identity crisis. I would say.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Works at Citibank.
Really? With the beanie and everything?
No, not the beanie. If you took the beanie off.
How about this?
Just look at the face.
How about this?
Okay. There it is.
Okay.
There it is.
I'm going to do a different face, though.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so just like this right here.
Hold on.
Okay. Okay, so that's Margaret Cho.
I see. Okay. That's Margaret Cho?
That's Margaret Cho. Who's I'm a big fan. Okay, that right there.
Yeah.
This is, I would say this is a guy. Was one of those Asian guys that actually he did storm the Capitol. This is the type of
There was one Asian guy.
You know what I mean? Like an Asian guy who you have like a New York accent, and
right.
You're one of those guys where you're very, very conservative.
Wow.
Yeah, but with the beanie on, no.
Yeah.
This guy, actually, this fully right here, you look like you look like a trans woman from Portland. That's what you look like right here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fully trans.
Yeah. Trans people I love them.
Oh, I love him. I got him in my family.
You do?
Yeah,
I love him. He's so funny.
TT Jerry.
Yeah, TT. Yeah.
TT Jerry, and she's great and she's smart. TT Jerry. See, it's very beneficial to have someone in your life who went through prison and then rehabilitated themselves and has a criminal mindset, but is not a criminal. What happened was last week I wasn't home. Last week I had to fix my air conditioners. I got central AC in my house, and the big units are in the attic. And one of the guys, I think he was Mexican or Guatemalan, was working up there, fell through the ceiling.
Oh,
Fully
shit.
fell through the ceiling. Like, who steps through beams in an unfinished attic and falls through the ceiling? It's like, you should know that, but whatever. Guy falls through the ceiling. That could turn out to be a big problem for me. Falls, whatever. All of a sudden, he's on the floor. The foreman, who speaks English, who doesn't do the work, calls me and goes, one of my guys just fell through your ceiling. His neck hurts. So I wasn't home. I call the house. TT Jerry picks up the phone. I'm like, TT, this worker's up there. He's like, oh my God, we heard a loud bang. What happened up there? I was like, one of the workers fell through the ceiling. And she was like, what an asshole. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, well, he's saying his neck hurts now. Can you get him a ice or something like that? And she goes, no, Papi, they're going to try to sue you.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, is that what it is? She was like, of course. She was like, let me go handle this. And then she went. I got a call back from the foreman. Everything's fine. That they're going to paint the ceiling, sand the ceiling, and it'll just be the price of the job. I found out like an hour later. TT Jerry went up there and was like, in Spanish to him, like, oh, your neck hurts, and he's like, see, my neck hurts. I don't think I can do the job. And he was like, oh, he's like, okay. He goes, where? Can I see your papers? Let me see your papers. Let me see them. So you have papers, right? You're from this country. And he was like, I have no papers. And then Jerry pointed to the attic. Finish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then he finished.
That's I want him.
Jerry
Do you think TT would do our show?
I think if TT
Driver Nelson.
Hi, Nelson.
Hi, Nelson. Hey, Nelson, what's up, dog?
Should we interview Nelson?
Nelson,
Gilbert's driver?
Come on in, Nelson.
Nelson, come on.
Yeah. Get in here, Nelson.
Come on, Nelson, sit here.
Yeah.
He has a daughter in school right now, and he has a wife. Nelson, sit right here.
Yeah.
What?
So, Nelson, how the fuck?
Hold that. Okay.
You put that around his eyes. I mean, his ears.
Put this on, Nelson.
Nelson just walked in.
I think he's supposed to pick us up at 1:40.
Yeah.
4:30.
So can I ask you, Gilbert, a question?
Yeah.
Why the fuck do I not have a driver and you have a driver?
We have a driver.
What's my driver's name?
Lloyd.
Oh, yeah,
But
but that's everyone's driver. You have your own personal driver.
This is Nelson. Nelson, can you tell them what city you live in?
I live here in the Lapu-Lapu City.
This guy's the best, dude.
I love this guy, right? Yeah. You live in Lapu-Lapu City?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. How long have you been living in Lapu-Lapu?
30 years.
30 years.
Yeah.
He's also former military.
You're former military?
Yeah. I'm member of the Philippine Air Force before.
Oh, so you know how to fly a plane?
No, I'm only in aircraft maintenance.
Oh, so you know how to make them, but you don't know how to fly them?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. They teach you that. You've been in a plane before, though.
You?
You.
Forget
Me?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. How long have you been in the military?
I've been in 20 years and 6 months.
Wow.
And then now, Nelson, you work as a driver for Shangri-La?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's wow. Did you see any combat?
In Mindanao.
In Mindanao?
Mindanao.
Is the south. And it's... but it's different. So, like, while the Philippines is mostly Catholic, Mindanao is heavy with
Let explain.
Islam.
Islam.
In Mindanao, we have 30% Islam.
Yes.
Wow.
30%, then Catholic is 70%.
Yeah.
And you went on a war with them? Okay.
I'm a gunner of former of the UH-1, it's helicopter.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Then I'm also aircraft maintenance. C-130.
Oh,
Yeah.
C-130. Oh, yeah. I
C-130,
love
yeah.
C-130s.
Yeah. It's a cargo plane, Philippine Air Force.
Really?
Yeah.
C-130
That's
is.
a big
Big
plane.
Gigantic.
plane.
Yeah.
It's a
really
cargo.
big.
It's a plane, right?
It's a
Cargo.
cargo.
Yeah, it's a
Cargo.
cargo plane.
Yeah.
What would you transport in that?
Transports from the military transport from Manila to Mindanao.
Yeah. Do you ever transport?
I transport to my friends.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
You got him scared.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, cocaine.
You scared him.
Scared him. Wow.
Thank you very much.
There was some truth to that, maybe.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. We're not going to report you, man. Everything's good. That was crazy, dude. That was a good one.
Yeah. Thank you,
yeah.
Nelson. I love how he just like showed up and walked right in.
Yeah.
He just goes, okay.
Okay, bye. Okay, let's move. All right, that was crazy because I have other questions, but that was fantastic. Well, what an interesting show we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We learned a little bit more of the island. You know what I mean? We got to meet Isa. Yeah. Legend Uncle Carlo.
Yeah.
Right? What a great.
My heart was beating so fast when he was here because I'm just like, I don't know. He was beating.
Yeah.
He's a
But
sweet
do you
man.
know that I spent so much of my childhood here in this particular spot, like in Marigondon?
Really?
Because it wasn't this congested before. So this was really like Mingaw before. Like there
Was that tower there when you were born?
No, like nothing was here. We used to just.
What is that tower? Satellite? What the fuck? What are you doing? Okay.
Yeah, like a lot of the towers weren't here. Most of like it was.
What are you doing, man? Back up, man. Back up. You're doing a great job, and I love you, and you're very talented. But back up,
George.
George. Stand over there, man. Hello. Anyway, go ahead. About the satellite.
I don't know about the satellite, but I thought at first that was like a donkey, which is like our kind of water.
That's not a
system.
donkey.
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 Yeah.
But yeah, I spent most of my weekends here. The beach that if you keep walking straight, there's a beach there. It's not a swimmable beach now, but back in the day, that's where we would get like takubo. I would swim there. It's where I learned to dive.
You got a taco ball there?
Takubo.
Oh, taco ball. I
It's
don't know the
illegal
language.
now.
Yeah. That'd be cool. You can get a taco ball.
You can.
You can?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there to end it? Is there an old traditional Filipino song that we can sing?
Or Bisaya,
Yeah.
Bisaya,
Bisaya
song.
song that I could. Whatever that old song. Cebu.
Oh.
That's not a traditional.
Oh, it's
one.
not. Oh, I love that song.
Sipilimon, sipilimon.
Yeah, that one's a good one. Sipilimon.
Or just give me a sentence so that you know.
Yeah, teach him that one. You teach him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sipilimon, sipilimon.
Sipilimon, sipilimon. Sipilimon,
Teach him that.
sipilimon.
I don't even know that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why
Give me
it's a
the second line.
classic. Ah.
Give me a second line of that song.
Claude, what's after that?
I don't know.
Magat.
What's after that? Saan sa?
Namasol sa-
Namasol
Yeah.
sa kadagatan.
So sing it from the first line to the second line. I can do it.
All right,
Jones, that's-
I'll do the first line. You do the second line.
I
okay?
don't know if I can. Okay.
Sipilimon, sipilimon.
limon.
Just do the second line.
Namasol sa kadagatan.
That's you singing, or you rapping it? Are you rapping
Carla's
it?
rapping it.
He's rapping.
That's
She's rapping it.
Bon.
Namasol sa kadagatan.
Katan.
Okay.
All right,
go ahead.
5,
Go.
6. Si pili sa pilimon.
Namasol sa kadagatan.
Masalopa sa
Close enough. Close
That's
enough.
pretty good.
We got it.
You got what I was doing, right? All right, so that was a great Tiger Belly.
Wait a second. We have foods for you to
I
try.
can't eat it. That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to avoid it.
Okay, here, Gil. My tita Lucy made this.
All right, how about this? Me and Gilbert,
Yeah.
I'll make a compromise.
Yeah.
Gilbert sits next to me,
Yeah.
Okay.
and we both eat balut.
I'll eat it right here.
Okay, here. You have to eat the balut, Bobby.
I know, but Gilbert has to sit next to me and eat it.
Why
Ace,
next
do you
to
want to
you?
show them
Because
how
I
to
want
eat it?
people to
I
know
haven't
that I'm
eaten
eating.
it.
Ace, you've never eaten balut
No.
either?
So-
You
What?
want to try?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So Issa
Here,
too.
here.
All
Wait,
three.
we should say here. Let Khalyla get up and give it to us, and we'll all eat at the same time.
No,
All
wait,
right, Issa,
you
sit
sit
here.
But what about Issa?
No, you, Gil, sit here. Isa will stay there. I'll feed it to you.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna watch the audio.
Isila Mosapilion. Isila Mosapilion. Isila. I'm improvising like Mozart. Isila Mosapilion. Isila Mosapilion.
Mon.
All right. I'm gonna vomit.
How many days is this, Jobs? Okay, not the
What's this Pinoy mean?
I want Pinoy.
Jobs, can you tell me the X is the one with the X?
The X is nice. No, the one with the X.
Take a shot. You gotta take a shot of this too.
What is that?
Don't worry about it. It's vinegar.
Is that vinegar?
Yeah.
Balut for you, sir.
Oh, thank you. It's warm.
It's okay. I have my wet towel.
Kenny Jobs.
Thank you. Salamat.
Salamat. That's you. That's yours.
Feel it though.
Balut.
It's just warm.
Oh, yeah, it's warm. Man, mine's warm too. It's the same fucking thing, man.
Wait, Ace.
Yeah.
Here's your balut.
Sponsored by
Thank you.
All right. So is X? Is that where you open it?
Well, somebody show them.
What if mine's already open?
Andres really wanted to get into this too.
I'll get you another one.
All right. So yeah, babe. I think Andreas needs one.
Andres.
Yeah, Andreas, sit down. Andreas. Andreas. Yeah.
Kurt, get Andres.
I'm gonna get him.
Okay. Si pilimon, si pilimon.
Hey, Andres, I need my notebook.
No, Khalyla, here.
I've always just tried to avoid this. Now I actually have to try it.
How have you avoided this? It's all from here.
I just don't like it.
How have you avoided this your whole life?
I'm kind of a ninja.
Sit here, please, Fancy. Is
Yeah.
he on camera?
Oh yeah, he's on camera.
Okay, good.
He's so nervous.
Because I'll tell you why. Fancy can't eat mayonnaise on a hamburger. So
You ordered a chicken sandwich. plain.
Imagine him eating one of these. It'll be great. And you have to eat it. I have to see you swallow it. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, bud. Where's yours? All right, so you open.
Wait, hang on. Give me the mic.
Can I make an assumption?
Give me the mic real quick. Here, so Bobby, there's a correct way to do it. Right. So you're gonna get the rounder part of the egg.
Which one?
That's it.
This part. I think the X part.
Yeah, the
That's
X
what the
part.
X means, babe.
Yeah.
then
George,
you're
are
gonna
you
pound it
on
with your-
this? And
You're
you're
gonna pound
gonna
it.
ever so
Where's yours,
lightly.
Andreas? All right. All right.
You're gonna ever so lightly break it up top. And then you're gonna peel the top off, and there's gonna be juice up top. Okay, that's enough. That's enough, Bobby.
I'd like to tap it. So, okay.
And then peel it, and then
Can I just put the?
no, there's gonna be juice up top, so you're gonna
all
suck
right.
the juice.
There's gonna be a beak. Be careful.
There's a soft part.
Where's the salt?
Where's the salt? There's
Wait. Why does yours look? Oh my God.
What's good? What are you talking about?
All right.
there's the liquid up top. Here, you wanna show the camera?
Which one? Which is the good one?
Okay. I see veins. I see veins, and I see the top of somebody's head. What's that?
It's not somebody. It's
Here.
Yeah.
This is salt, right?
I think so.
That doesn't look like salt.
Yeah.
Honey, is this salt?
That's all.
Why do you need salt?
Okay, so now you're gonna take a pinch of salt,
Yeah.
Make it tasty.
but you might put a little more.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, and now we're taking the salt. Isa,
I'm just gonna do it now. I can't think about it.
Just Lick this juice first.
You have to drink it. Don't eat it. Just
I'm
drink
gonna
it.
suck the juice first.
Yeah,
Ready?
it's like fancy. He's not doing it.
Where's my salt?
Hey, no, it's egg yolk. It's egg yolk. It's good, right?
You like it.
It's good. It's not that bad.
Yeah, right.
All right. All right. Suck it.
So the hard, so that you don't, the soft part, you eat the soft part first.
Why?
Video. This will be a video portion.
Okay. So this right here, what I see.
You okay, Isa? Look at Isa.
Okay.
Isa.
Isa, you gotta suck it. So what I see here is I see a little feather.
Take this mic so you
Can you eat the feather part?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I like it.
You do?
What?
Yeah.
Do you like it, Ise?
Yeah.
Andreas?
Did you drink it? He hasn't done anything.
Andreas?
Oh, cool. You have the
How are you
backbone.
feeling?
You have the.
Not good.
Oh, he's putting it up.
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone get.
Wait, that has a shell in it.
I need you to eat feather too. A little feather? Eat a little feather. He's mad. Look at him.
Eat it, Gil.
Eat
Oh, I
it.
thought we're all doing it together. I need
Oh
to-
yeah.
Hold on. But I don't see.
Yeah, you
how come
can,
he-
you can.
How come he doesn't have any feather?
Mine's inside.
Oh, you have inside feather.
Where is the vinegar?
Here.
Yeah,
The
put some
vinegar is
vinegar
here.
there. All right, there we go.
Oh,
Okay, so here we go.
here, Ise, you
Guys,
put some vinegar.
ready?
Everyone.
Where are you?
Well, you-
Get ready, Isa.
Isa is not ready yet.
Yeah.
Peel more.
George is already like, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's already done.
He's already doing it.
Remember, there's a hard part underneath. Okay,
What?
so you-
Andres looks so.
I know, I know.
After, you eat the
just
soft
egg.
part.
It's just
first.
egg.
It's just egg.
I don't know. I have more hair than fucking egg.
Here, you
Close your eyes and think
Yeah.
of the queen.
George is already working his way through
We
it.
got ready, guys?
Ready?
Lisa, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, you're eating the.
What? You're not supposed to eat all of it?
I have to tell. That's so good. I've had this so many times, but this is way more fresh than the States. It tastes so much better. It's good. It's egg yolk. Oh, look, you bit the face.
I bit the face of it. I know.
The kids are laughing at me.
Look at
The kids are.
Because I just crunched into a skull.
This is delicious.
You doing okay, George?
I got some brain, dude.
Do I eat the bottom part that's hard?
Oh, look. Hey, camera, look. Look, look.
Let me just. Do you eat all of it? Here, can I have the vinegar?
You eat all of it, yeah.
Okay, give me some vinegar and I'll eat all of it.
Wow, George is really, I feel like.
All right, let's close this out. Khalyla.
All right, ready?
Let's close it out.
All right, let me eat another chunk of it.
See, he likes it.
It's good.
It's pretty good.
Oh, thank you for saying that, Bobby. Oh!
Oops.
Oh,
Oh yeah? Fuck
No.
you.
ah!
Así la moncasilion. Así la moncasilion. Así la moncasilion. Ya, 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 ya.
All right, guys, that was our.
Is the beak at the bottom? Is that the chew? What's
It
the chewy-
depends.
There's a really chewy part.
That's a beak, probably.
Eggs.
Yeah.
Gilbert, you didn't finish it. Gilbert.
Oh my God.
you
Oh
have,
wait,
like,
we didn't eat banana
so much
cube.
left.
I don't want to eat it. No.
Wait,
no
my
more-
my.
Look at the camera, close it out first.
Okay,
Yeah,
here.
thank you for listening.